Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Fly
All your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. This is a beautiful song.
Yeah.
This is one of the very first Beatles songs that I remember. Like, I grew up hearing Beatles in the background all the time. Mom and Dad used to listen to the Beatles, and they're on the radio here and there. I never really, thought anything of it. I liked their songs and everything.
Yeah.
But the first song that I kind of latched onto of the Beatles that I really liked was Blackbird. And I loved the guitar to it. How it was just kind of simple. It was finger picking. And then once I learned it, I realized it's not simple. But just a beautiful song, and there's not a whole lot to it. Just some bird tweets in the background, and guitar, and singing. What do you think of this song?
I really like this one.
Now, we talked a little bit
This was like my second favorite Beatles song for a long time.
Oh, yeah?
My first was always Hey Jude.
I don't think we're going to get that walk in.
No.
It was raining.
It's pouring.
So we talked the other day about what this song is about, kind of. Paul McCartney wrote the song because it was in the 60s, and the civil rights movement was happening. That was... they were getting rid of segregation, which we talked about a little bit before. Mm-hmm. How black people didn't have the same rights as white people did.
Yeah. Like Martin Luther King Jr.
Right. Now, the Beatles were from England, where it wasn't quite the same, and here in America it was way worse. But in England, they still had issues, too. And it wasn't just with black people. It was pretty much any foreigners they didn't, treat the way they should have. So, Paul McCartney, I think, wrote this song as kind of a love story to, or just a nice uplifting song for black women. So, in England, they used to call girls birds. Like, ooh, look at that bird over there. Kind of like chick, right? So, Blackbird, I always thought, was like his little tribute to black women and how, the struggle of black people was really rough in the 60s, but especially for black women. So I think he was just trying to be encouraging with this song and say, hey, you can do it. I don't know. That's what I think of it, anyway.
Yeah, I think
got a little deep on this one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, it is raining like crazy. And we filmed some footage that people are seeing right now of the birds in the tree out front.
Yeah.
Got all the chickadees. They're not really blackbirds, but they're black and white birds. They're pretty anyway. Pretty to look at. It's a blackbird. Sounded like a bird was flying away.
This is my impression of the rain.
Pitter patter. Oh, the rain's stopping. I can't get over you and that mustache. It's like I got a little son instead of a little daughter. What's the male version of Pip? Pop?
No! No!
I'm gonna call you Pop from now on.
No! Only when I'm wearing a mustache.
Yeah?
You can call me that.
Okay, Pop. You're wearing a mustache.
No, I'm not!
I think we should go downstairs and when Mama shows up for coffee, just not say a word, and you just wandering around with your mustache on.
In the hat?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I wish we had one of those things that the Pringles guy wears.
A monocle?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have one, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fresh out of monocles.
Aww.
What do you say we get to the next track?
No.
Okay.
Let's just stay here forever.
Let's just quit. But the next track is Piggies.
I
right.
love that one.
We got the birds in the background, or in the video for this. Let's end this little segment with some bird noises, okay?
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Birds in the rain.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Ah! Ah!
Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger.
Say time for a drum solo.
Time for a drum solo.